Hi, it's Olga here from olgatexterieva.com. This is where you overcome overwhelm, become productive, get in charge of your day while feeling happy in your life. Today's easing is all about how to make an empowering decision. There's a good chance that you're right now facing making a decision, and I myself going through this work of getting clear and making a decision. So I thought I'll share with you a few thoughts. And today we're gonna talk about big decisions as well as small decisions. It doesn't matter, because often we need to make small decisions like on a day-to-day basis. And so what we tend to do is to spend a lot of time and our energy to try and figure out, okay, what is the best thing to do. But the thing is, this is like a really tiny decision, and the truth is that the most things don't really matter. They don't make a difference. It's no matter what you pick, it's going to make a very little difference. Think about it. So what you can just do, you can just pick one or the other and save yourself time and energy, and it will have a very little impact on the result. And this is I'm telling you, and I used to be someone who, if someone asks me, do you want an orange juice or an apple juice, I just would hang in the air. I just wouldn't be able to respond. I was so indecisive. That was about 10, 12 years ago. I remember I was a PhD student and I was dating my husband, my present husband, and he was asking me this kind of questions. I remember I was not able to tell him because I was so out of touch with my own desires, with my own how I feel. And of course, to get in touch with your own preferences, desires, wishes would help you to do this. But really, you can start just picking one or the other, and it doesn't really matter. And I shared this with one of my clients just a couple of weeks ago, and he applied this to buying something on internet, and he said it worked great. He just picked something, and it maybe was not the cheapest, but then the difference was really small anyway, and then he said so much time and energy for himself, so it's really worked for him. And then gradually you will also get more and more in touch with your preferences as you work on that. And that's what I was going through recent years, especially looking at my children, how they just know exactly what they want, and there's just like no problems there. So I was looking at them and how they can just say what they want, and I think that's because they're not disconnected with their preferences. So this is all I wanted to say about the small decisions that you are faced to on every day-to-day basis. And so I give you example of buying something, but then also you can apply it at your work, in your lab. I'm sure there are many things that you can just save yourself lots of time and energy. Alright, now speaking about big decisions, some of them are life-changing decisions or career-changing decisions. A lot of us are obsessed with making the right decision. And of course, to make the right decision is the best thing you can do. But the truth that not many of us realize is that to make a wrong decision is the second best thing you can do. And not to make any decision is the worst thing you could do. But just think about it for a minute. is because if you don't make a decision, then you don't move, you don't evolve, you don't change, and the absence of change equals stagnation, recession. So you don't grow and you're not really living. So to make a wrong decision, that's okay. That's the second best thing you can do. And a lot of time you could then amend that and steer it in a slightly different direction, or there can be other opportunities or many wonderful things coming out of this, even if it was the wrong decision for that particular aspect. So I'd like you to start thinking about this, that making a wrong decision is the second best thing, and just be more comfortable with that. So I can't really teach you here or tell you what is the right decision for you to do, but what I could share with you is that how you can make this decision that's in front of you, and from more empowering place is you're gonna make this decision that's gonna empower you. You're not gonna say then constantly regret or say, oh, why did I make this decision, even if you don't see the results yet. That sounds familiar. Yeah, you make decision and then immediately start regretting it and doubting. So I want to share with you something that will allow you to make an empowering decision. When we face with making decisions, we often look at our current situation, at the people who surround us currently, as our current circumstances, and we listen to the current thoughts we have, and the feelings we have currently. Oh, excuse me. Just need to have a quick sip of water. So what I want to suggest is that you start imagining the person you want to become as a result of this decision, and imagine the circumstances are going to be surrounding you after you make this decision. And imagine the feelings you want to feel after you make these decisions. And imagine the thoughts you want to think after you make this decision. And imagine the people you want to be surrounded by when you make this decision. So what I want to suggest is to start making these decisions not from the place where you're right now, but from the place where you want to be, or from the perspective of that person you want to become. And that's gonna make your decision empowering, guaranteed. So that's more or less everything I wanted to share with you today. And so your productivity assignment for this week is that with the little decisions you face on a day-to-day basis, remind yourself that most things don't matter, and just make a quick decision because it's not gonna really much affect the results. And then remind yourself that only a few crucial things matter, and just focus your time and energy on them. And when you face making decisions for the things that really matter in your work and life, then remind yourself that you want to make this decision not from the place where you are right now, but from the place where you want to be, and from the perspective of the person you want to become. So I hope that was useful and relevant to you. And listen, if you don't get these videos in your email every week, then go to the top of this page and subscribe to Productivity Insights Easy, and that will deliver you these videos right into your email inbox. And also please share it with your friends. Someone shared with you that they are making decisions, so that might be really helpful to them. And also, if you're finally ready to start working more closely and personally with me, today would be a good day because I have this program opening Heal Yourself and Grow, and where we talk a lot about this kind of stuff. And you also get a bonus if you join me today, so check out the details below, and have a good weekend and a great coming week, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.